Hello everyone, welcome to Off Meta Thursdays here in Arena Underground. This week we are playing Blue-White Flyers. As always, if you enjoy our content, please make sure to click that like and subscribe button. It's a way to support our channel for free. Now, if you're a subscriber, you know that the janitor is the person that usually records Off Meta Thursdays. Now, he has taken some time off from recording because he's putting more time on other projects, and we are on board and we support whatever he is doing at the time. So that said, it's up to me to play some janky decks with you every Thursday. Very cool. So let's talk about this deck. So we were trying to figure out, what could be a janky deck? What can we play? So there's options out there, but I think you guys have seen a lot of the janky decks that have been going around lately. So we just decided to play some cool decks that we like, that we know are not tier 1, tier 2 decks, but are fun to play. So yeah, we chose Blue-White Flyers, and if you remember last year, we had a mono blue kind of flyer can't block deck with Curious Obsession, which is a 1 mana blue enchantment that when you attack, you get to draw a card if you do damage to your opponent. So this time we have something a little different but very similar. We have Staggering Insight. Now it costs 2, one white, 1 blue, but you get a +1/+1 on this creature as well, same as Curious Obsession. But this creature also gains lifelink, which we didn't have with Curious Obsession. And then it has the same effect. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card. Alright, so very cool. So we decided to go blue-white, which is awesome because we have a lot of flyers, especially 1 mana, 1/1 flyers like Healer's Hawk, Loyal Pegasus, which is a 2/1, obviously has a drawback, but it's still great in an aggro deck. Spectral Sailor, awesome card, 1/1 flyer that on turn 4 you get to start drawing cards if you don't have the things you need. Then we go to Cerulean Drake. This is specifically to play against mono red, which is, the most played deck probably in standard. Then we have options like Omen of the Sea. I think this card is great in any deck that's playing blue. Then we have 2 copies of Essence Capture, which obviously is awesome as well. We get to put a +1 counter on our flyers as well as counter creatures like Anax, other creatures like Bone Crusher Giant, like Questing Beast, just things like that. And yeah, and it has an upside, so it's a good counter for our blue-white deck. We have 2 copies of Brazen Barrow, just another good flyer that has an extra effect. We have 4 copies of Empyrean Eagle, which is of course our flying lord, gives +1/+1 to all our flying creatures. Have 3 copies of Unbreakable Formation. This is a must, I think, especially if you're playing aggro with white colors. This is a must card to have. And then we have 4 copies of Winged Words, which obviously it's great when you have a deck with a lot of flyers. You get to draw 2 cards and it costs 1 less, right? Because you have flyers. So it's an awesome sorcery draw card spell, I think. 2 copies of Saphara, Sky's Blade. You guys know this card. It's great, especially in this deck because it's a flying theme deck. So you get to tap 4 flying creatures. You get to play Saphara for 1, flying, lifelink, and all your flying creatures get indestructible. What more can I say? Alright, we're playing 1 copy of Mobilized District, just an extra option in case you have to get a little bit of extra damage in to finish your opponent. And then we have our normal Temple of Alignment for Scrying, which is also great for an aggro deck. You get to, move those lands to the bottom if you don't need them. Then 4 copies of Hallow Fountain, 9 islands, 6 plains. And that is the deck for you. We had a lot of fun playing this deck. Obviously, we are not playing ranked at the moment because this is a very janky deck that, again, it's not a tier 1 deck. It's just a fun deck that we like to play. Obviously, it's sort of on the budget, so you can definitely craft this. You can definitely get the actual cards and go play an FNM and just have some fun. All right. So that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow for best of 3. We hope you guys enjoy the games. Have a good one. Alright guys, this is Off Meta Thursdays and we are playing Blue-White Flyers in best of 1 standard. We are on the draw because that's usually what we like and how we like it, right? Why would we want to be on the play? So we'll try this. We have all our colors. We can turn 1, Healer's Hog, turn 2, Temple to Scry maybe. Yep, let's go with that. Let's see what our opponent's doing. This seems like Azorius Control. They have the red sleeves because they're trying to fake that they were playing mono red there. Obviously they're on the play, they can't really fake it after that, but sure. It could also be Izzet, like Izzet Flash or something, but highly doubt it. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Alright, it is Izzet. Alright, cool. Very cool opponent. So I guess we can play our Cerulean Drake that has protection against red. Attack with our Healer's Hog. So the good thing is they need to target Cerulean Drake with something blue like Brazen Borrower, but otherwise we could put Staggering Insight on Cerulean Drake and go from there. Alright, let's scry to the bottom, draw a card. See what they're up to. Okay, play Island, maybe pass the turn, or maybe play a Gatwick. That could be a thing. Alright, Royal Silence is not bad. Okay, cool. So we get to Plains. Staggering Insight for Cerulean Drake. So combat's damage to a player, so we'll do this. Alright, draw a card. That's cool. We would have liked to have a blue land in play, but... Alright, so I mean, yeah, I guess we should have played the Temple of Alignment there, but... Let's see what else we can do here. Another Staggering Insight is not bad. So we're gonna shove the Healer's Hawk. Sure, that's fine. Scry with the Royal Signs. Alright, so I guess we Temple of Enlightenment. Put that to the bottom. Staggering Insight. Now our opponent could have a Brazen Borrower in hand, but we'll assume they don't and hope for the best. Okay, we draw 2 cards here. Alright, so we have the Staggering Insight hand. It's not too bad. They opt. They're definitely looking for a Brazen Borrower here. Okay, that's another tapped land there. Temple of Epiphany, scries 1. Let's scry again with Royal Science. Fires of Invention, alright, cool. It's not bad. Let's see what they have here. Can play one more spell. Could be Chemist's Insight. Yep, alright, Chemist's Insight, cool. Looking for Brazen Borrower. It's fine. Alright, we get to play the Plains. Play Empyrean Eagle. Attack for 4. Opponent's down to 10. We draw 2. Alright, land and land. Alright. think we'll end the turn here and aim to play the Spectral Sailor at the end of our opponent's turn. Alright, that's a Kraken. It's gonna create blue-white tentacle creature tokens, sure. See what else they got. And that's a Cavalier. That is fine with us. Doesn't have flying, so... Alright, so they get to discard everything they have in hand to try and find a Brazen Borrower. Okay, they get a bunch of tokens, potentially. That is fine with us. Sure. Go in for the attack, but I think we have lethal next turn because of these Staggering's Insight. Because we have 6, and then this is going to be 2 more. So it's a total of 8, plus the 2 Staggering Insights. Yep, that does it. It's fine. Alright, our opponent has 15, 21. That's fine with us. No blocks. Nothing has lifelink, so we are good to go, guys. Winning against Izzet Fires of Invention. Place land, scries, that's fine. Alright, opponent, doesn't really matter what you do, because we have lethal for next turn. So play Spectral Sailor. Pass the turn. Alright, cool. So we get to Staggering Insight number 1. Staggering Insight number 2. And that should be game. Good game, opponent. Alright guys, we are playing Azorius Flyers, so blue-white Flyers in off Meta Thursdays. And this hand looks pretty good, I think. We can Spectral Sailor into Staggering Insight. If we're playing red, we can Cerulean Drake into Staggering Insight. All good options. Alright, our opponent mulligan to 6. It's not bad for us. Alright, we'll pass the turn. See what they do before we play our Spectral Sailor. Alright, that's a Temple of Mystery. Opponent's Cries. This could be Simic Ramp, Simic Flash, or Temur Reclamation, I guess. All of the above, or anything else that we might have seen. So in this case, we will play the Staggering Insight just because we know they don't have things like Shock, or at least we hope that they don't. Alright, great. Two good cards here. Alright, they could have like a Brazen Borrower, but they don't. They have a Wolf Willow Haven. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll play the Plains here. This way we can Healer's Hawk into Cerulean Drake. Attack for 2. Next turn we can Staggering Insight another creature, but we also have Empyrean Eagle here, which is really nice. Alright, our opponent's playing Sultai. Here comes Uro, sure. Draws a card. Goes to the graveyard. That is fine with us, opponent. We have options here. One of them being Staggering Insight. Go all in on the attack. Opponent goes down to 14, and that's game. Good game, Sultai. Mid-range, I guess. Alright guys, this is of Meta Thursdays here in Arena Underground, and we are playing blue-white Flyers, or Azorius Flyers, in best of 1 standard. Alright, this hand, it's alright, I guess. We only have 1 creature spell in hand, but we'll try this because we're on the play And we do have staggering insight and winged words, so we might get there. Let's see what our opponent is playing. Alright, they play Forest and Wildwood Tracker. Alright, cool. So this is gonna get big. That is fine. We'll start with staggering insight here because our opponent's playing possibly like mono green, so I don't think they have a way to get rid of our Healer's Hawk. So as long as they don't have like a creature with reach, we might be okay. This Wildwood Tracker is definitely gonna grow here, so we'll see that. They also get a Robber of the Rich. That's cool. They didn't get to steal anything, thankfully. Alright, Imperial Eagle is nice. So I don't think we're gonna wing it words. I don't want them to start stealing stuff with this Robber of the Rich. So maybe we just play the Imperial Eagle here. It's a way to protect the Healer's Hawk as well. But we could also wait and essence capture whatever they play. Alright, I like that idea. We're gonna do that. We're gonna leave Imperial Eagle for later on. I'm sure they're gonna play some creatures here, so we get to essence capture something. Alright, that's an annex. That's something we can definitely essence capture. Alright, they're gonna get to steal something with the Robber of the Rich, but they don't get to play it yet. Alright, what did they find? They find winged words. Okay, that's cool. It's a cool card to have, for sure. So we get to Imperial Eagle, leaving mana up for our Spectral Sailor. Opponent goes down to 10. We're up to 22. Alright, pass the turn. See if they manage to find a flyer with their Robber of the Rich to protect themselves. Alright, that's another Robber. That's cool. So they get to steal a couple of cards, I guess. We'll play the Spectral Sailor here. Alright, no attacks. That's very nice. Alright, we'll go with winged words now in case we draw an unbreakable formation. Alright, that's cool. So none of these have reach, right? So these robbers have reach, but we get to unbreakable formation and go in for the attack. Our opponent has to block the 5/5 and our 3/4 at least, or one of our 3/3s with the Robber of the Rich. But they don't, and that's game. Alright, cool. Good game, opponent. Alright guys, this is Up Meta Thursdays. We're playing blue-white flyers, and we'll definitely try this hand. It's a cool hand. We go first as well, so we get to start playing our aggro flyers right away. We can also staggering insight next turn, depending on what our opponent's doing. Alright, so they're doing probably Gruul or mono green devotion of some sort. Yeah, we can't really because we played a Plains there when we should have played Hollow Fountain, but that's fine. Just attack with the Healer's Hawk for now. Gain a life. Hopefully our opponent doesn't go too crazy here. They play a tap land and an Etchwell Innkeeper, so this is Gruul Adventures. Alright, that's fine with us. That's pretty fine. So we get to Island. And Imperial Eagle, I think. I don't think we played the Staggering Insight yet. Alright. We get to gain 2 life. Imperial Eagle is actually a 2/3, so it doesn't get hit by Bone Crusher Giant, but obviously any of our creatures here. Yep. Alright, that's that. That's cool. Opponent passes. Fine with us. Play Island. Play Staggering Insight onto our Loyal Pegasus, I think. Although, yeah, it's better Imperial Eagle just in case our Loyal Pegasus for some reason can attack next turn, so opponent's down to 8. Alright, we get an essence capture that we can't really play next turn because it's 2 blues. So we'll go with Winged Words and draw some cards. Alright, those are nice. See what our opponent has here. Paradise Druid, that's not gonna do it, opponent. We sort of have lethal, potentially, right? So we can play Omen of the Sea, see what we find. Alright, none of these are really amazing. I guess staggering is good enough. Sure, we'll get that. We can play Hallow Fountain. Pay 2. Play staggering on our loyal Pegasus this time. Go in for the attack of 7. Go to 27. There's an Imperial Eagle. We play a Healer's Hawk as protection in case something goes wrong, but I think we're in pretty good shape here. Opponent's down to 1, and we have 3 flyers on the battlefield. Alright, that's a tap land. Questing Beast, which is fine, grows the Pelt Collector. They go on their final attack here, and that's game. Good game, Grow Adventures. Alright guys, this is Off Meta Thursdays, and we are playing Blue-White Flyers in Best of 1 Standard. Alright, would have been nice to have our turn 1 plays here, but we don't. But we're still going to keep this because we're on the play. We can play a Hallow Fountain tap. Depending on what our opponent's playing, we can either go Cerulean Drake, or actually we are going to go Cerulean Drake no matter what, because Imperial Eagle is a turn 3 play. So, alright, here comes a plane, and here's the Cerulean Drake. Hope for the best. So the good thing is this has protection from red, so we can attack every turn with this as a 2/2 staggered insight creature. Alright, that's a Cavalcade. That's sort of okay. Sort of okay. Can't really attack. I mean, it's just not ideal. They're going to lose every creature, but at least they... Yeah, I mean, if they have a bunch of 1/1s, this Cerulean Drake is going to take over for sure. Alright. Go with that. They amass, that's fine. So they're going to have a bunch of 1/1s in hand, so... Alright, I guess we'll pass and grow the Cerulean Drake before we attach the Staggering Insight. See which one they choose to go with first. Alright, that's a Legion Warbus. That's something we definitely want to stop from coming down. We get to make our Cerulean Grey a 2/2, which will make Staggering Insight to be a 3/3. That's cool. So we can now Staggering Insight our Cerulean Drake. We can start attacking here with and gain 3 life as we draw cards. And we're gonna Winged Words here. I want to find more options. Alright, Essence Capture is a nice one. We can't play it this turn, but still a pretty good one, right? So next turn we can Empyrean Eagle plus, leave Essence Capture up. That's nice. Go down to 20, sure opponent, that's fine with us. Grim Initiate plus Scorch Spitter, yep. Plus Scorch Spitter, alright. So we would be taking 4 next turn, but we would also be gaining 4 this turn. I think that's pretty good. Imperial Eagle grows the Cerulean Drake. We go on the attack, we gain 4, we draw a card. Alright, it's a plane, but it's fine. We're gonna get hit for 6 here potentially, although Torbrand would have been amazing for our opponent. Thank God we have this Essence captured. And yeah, we're just going to grow our Cerulean Drake. Go from there. Alright, opponent, what do you got? Wow, opponent really had a good hand here. They could have won the game easily if we didn't have those 2 Essence Capture, which we only have 3 copies in the deck as well, so... I mean, if they have another Torbran, they could probably win next time, right? But this is fine. We get to kill Scorch Spitter here. Go to 15. Alright, that's cool. We get to play Healer's Hawk. Attack here for 7. Gain 5. Alright. Loyal Pegasus comes down. Can't block, but that's okay. And then we can Spectral Sailor. Alright, and that's game. Good game. Mono Red Cavalcade.
That was all for today. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and click the bell icon if you want to get notified whenever we upload new videos. Have a good one.